Okay, let's begin this. Oh, I didn't want this set out yet because with these really nice, sleek box sets from Arrow, I like to do it as a really sexy reveal. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on this video. I hope everyone's having a safe and warm week. I know that in New York, some of you got dumped with 40 inches of snow.
Oh my God!
Here in Texas though, it's still in the high 50s, mid 60 range, and it's beautiful. Oh, it sucks to be you guys. I was told that I need to be more engaging to the audience. I'm not sure if that's what they meant or not. So today we are taking a look at one of the staples of late 80s, early 90s nostalgia. Arrow Video just released Tremors in a new 4K UHD limited edition. And today, Arrow Video dropped for all of us fans. And this week,
You can do it!
And this week, Arrow Video dropped for all of us fans the 4K UHD 2-disc limited edition of Tremors. So we're going to open this guy up, show you all the goodies inside, and then do the review of the audio and video quality and if it's worth picking up. Now before we dive into a detailed review of this and show you guys what's all included, which is a lot, I love what's included in this. What's interesting is that Tremors was always originally written and filmed to be an R-rated movie, but Universal wisely decided to make it a PG-13 release. And the F word was used originally, but it was redubbed by the actors to Sucker or Mother Humper. Yeah, well, I guess it's better than a TV version.
Please move your butt.
Fool you! Broke into the wrong gold-darn rec room, didn't you big jerk?
This was also a huge box office bomb and did not do the business that anyone thought it would do. And I think releasing it in a deadpan month like January was a major factor to it. I don't know why Universal decided to place it there.
Can I tell them our secret? We're very, very stupid.
But it exploded on home media release and made just enough money that Universal decided not to make 2 sequels, 3 sequels, but 6 sequels and 1 short-lived TV show.
No, sir! No! Up! Put him up! Up!
Yeah, that's why it was short-lived. And over the past few years, Kevin Bacon has tried his hardest to get a new series of Tremors off the ground. In fact, they shot a pilot for the Sci-Fi Channel, and it just went away. They decided they didn't want to, it wasn't worth it. I don't know what the issue was. Now, Tremors has always been a favorite of ours. It had the perfect blend of horror, action, and comedy. It took time for the audience to really get to know and care for each character while keeping it at a nice, tight running time of 1 hour and 36 minutes. And honestly, after 30 years, first of all, 30 years, Tremors is 30 years old. That is nuts. Like my old pappy used to say, it's not the age, it's the mileage. Well, now it's time in the video to open up this box set. Well, now I think it's time in the video to open up this box set again. All right, well now we've come to the part of the video where we are going to take a look at this box set and show you all the goodies that Arrow Video provided in this. There's a lot of them, so let's switch over to the other camera. All right, and here we are. So here is the newly commissioned artwork. I really love this new artwork. It feels a little bit embossed when it goes around the letters. I wish it was more embossed, like around the tentacles. That would have been cool. And here is the J card, of course, tells a plot synopsis, what each disc details, and the tech specs, which I'll get into all later and tell you guys how the quality of this new 4K is. And here we are, the 4K disc case. The sleeve is reversible. So I'll show you guys what this is in a moment. It's really cool. So the sleeve is reversible. So you can have the newly commissioned artwork or the original poster artwork. And now here are the discs. Of course, you have the new artwork on disc 1, the 4K HD disc. And then on disc 2 is the original artwork. This is a bonus disc. This has a lot of cool stuff in it, including some 3 student films, which I'll get into in the review when I go over all the extras. Lobby cards. So these are really cool additions that Arrow always provides in these box sets. So really it's just stills from the movie with a little bit of information on there. And they are double-sided, so you get the stills from the movie, and then on the back is the original poster artwork. Next up we have a mini. Well, first of all, let's show you this here. This is really cool. It's kind of a cool little item. It's Walter Chang's Market 50% off coupon. And then we have is this mini poster. It comes with 2 different posters, a larger poster and this mini poster. And they are double-sided, so this is an x-ray of the graboids. And then the reverse side is, I think, is the coolest, and that is the population sign of perfection. The 60-page booklet. This includes, yes, I'm starting from the back. It talks about the restoration process, and it also includes production stills, includes an essay from a film historian, interviews from the director Ron Underwood, and the writers and producers. And next up is we have a full-size, double-sided fold-out poster. And this is a better look at what it all looks like. So you have the newly commissioned artwork on the front side. Very cool. And then on the reverse side is the original poster artwork, which I have always loved. I've always been a big fan of this poster artwork with the giant worm beneath the characters. Just looks really cool.
4K UHD review.
Tremors gets a fresh native 4K restoration from the original 35mm negative with a 2160p resolution, HDR10 and Dolby Vision transfer, approved by director Ron Underwood and his DP, and preserves the intended aspect ratio of 1:8:5:1. Now this is Arrow's 3rd 4K UHD release. They brought out Pitch Black and a double disc limited edition to Flash Gordon, and Arrow keeps highly impressing me with their 4K UHD releases, and guys, Tremors is absolutely no exception. Finally, Tremors gets the video and audio transfer it deserves. First off, the HDR gives much greater impact into the coloring. Reds especially really pop, and orange from the graboids exploding innards against the rocks looks especially great. The Dolby Vision comes into play, breathing new life into the film with excellent saturated colors, even down to little things like caution cones, clothing. It all looks especially great, and the saturated red gore also looks terrific. The black levels are strong and retains a natural film grain structure, particularly at low light levels or night scenes. Details are also outstanding, with location shots, the mountains, down to the dirt and dust on cars and trucks, to wood grain, peeling paint, are all clean, and skin tones look outstanding. I am so impressed by this new 4K UHD restoration. I can't see how Tremors can ever look any better than what Arrow's provided us. As for the audio, there are 3 newly restored audio tracks: the original theatrical 2.0 stereo track and a DTS HD, a DTS HD 4.0 surround track, and a nicely done remixed DTS HD lossless 5.1 surround track. And the 5.1 track is the way you want to go, as you get an immediate channel separation. It opens the whole soundscape with a wide environment. Dialogue is strong and front and center, with the occasional off-screen dialogue in the surround channels. The surrounds give a strong, outstanding sense of ambience, as well as creaks and crashes as the buildings collapse around the town. And best of all, the encompassing graboids moving through the earth sounds very bombastic and boisterous. There's a lot of power behind it. Alright, now we're going to get into the real good stuff. We're going to dig into all the extras, and Arrow has crammed so much into both of these discs. And you get 2 new and updated audio commentaries. The first track is with director Ron Underwood and writer-producers Brent Maddock and S.S. Wilson. And the second commentary is with Jonathan Melville from the author of The Unofficial Guide to Tremors. It also includes the newly filmed 2019 documentary Inside Perfection, with new interviews from cast and crew, new interview with producer Nancy Roberts on the production. It also includes new interviews with director of photography, the visual effects supervisor Alec Gillis, and audio interviews from composers Ernest Troost and Robert Folk. A newly assembled compilation of overdubs from the television version, a 1990 archival featurette of the special effects, deleted scenes, trailers, teasers, TV spots, and radio spots. Disc 2 includes an extended 1-hour-long interviews from the cast and crew. Now this includes S.S. Wilson's award-winning stop-motion horror short film, and then the other 2 are educational videos that they made. Great stuff there. And here we are, guys. It was hard to get everything in the frame, so I did the best I could, but isn't it beautiful? Isn't this just beautiful? I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Alright, so I really don't think I really need to say it, but I'm going to anyways. I'm going to give the Tremors 4K UHD 2-disc limited edition box set a 5 out of 5. This is, without a question, hands down, worth picking up and adding to your collection. Well, I want to give a huge thanks to you for stopping by and checking out this little review video that I have here. If you haven't already, consider being a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button. 2 things will happen. 1, you'll be notified when new videos drop. And 2, it helps the algorithm out there in the YouTube verse, and it helps our channel grow. It makes it easier for people to find. So we really appreciate that. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Must be a million of them. Nope, just one.